Hey everybody, it's Matt from the future of the recording, but the past of the release date. So, I guess the present is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that about 15 minutes into this recording, my shit gets fucked. So, I'm sorry about that. My recording software stopped, and then I thought it would be fine to just start again. However, then it got all weird, and then I sound like a tin can. So for the first 15 minutes, enjoy my what is it? Not sultan tones. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is a second Matt. He meant dulcet tones. Anyway, I'm doing great on this. I love recording alone. So I just want to let y'all know. Sorry about that. Probably won't happen again. I have, in fact, thrown that, and it's a webcam. It's a webcam microphone. Thrown that webcam into the dark pits of Khazad-dûm. So hopefully that never happens again, but sorry. And also, happy holidays and enjoy the episode. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco.
You do a pretty good that guy.
Well, I am also getting over a cold.
Oh,
so my nose is all filled with gunk. So I can
That
do
helps.
Patrick Warburton.
It's nice of you to use his real name. A thing that
whole
I
country's
used to
lousy
do.
with him.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, man, gang. When's this one coming out? Hold on. I gotta check. It's the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Excellent.
Tell us what you got for Christmas, please. I want to hear about all your presents and how mine are better.
I just you have me thinking about how difficult it was to voice direct Patrick Warburton on any animated show that he did a voice on.
Why?
Because he just shows up and does whatever he's gonna do, and no one can control him. But it's
that's
perfect
awesome.
because you cast him for him, not for the role.
Patrick Warburton is typecast to be himself. It's amazing.
So
I should really memorize that whole Kronk stream of consciousness where he figures out that oh God, what's the name of John Goodman's character in The Emperor's New Groove?
still haven't seen it.
Mom,
You have to. God, she's Yzma. He's.
Yep.
Fucking,
hold on, wait a second. We have computers right in front of us. Hold on.
Well, in the meantime, I went to the grocery store this week, and I picked up some new beverage. It's Gatorade Zero, but it's lime cucumber flavored.
Now,
this is a very weird flavor for an energy drink or a sport drink.
Why?
When the other ones are like red,
Pacha.
antifreeze,
Pacha is the name of the man.
yes.
poisons.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Poison
my
Cusco?
husband
No,
just had.
the Gatorade flavors are like red,
Gatorade flavors.
antifreeze, poison.
Yeah, red, light
regular.
blue, dark blue, yellow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yes, I see.
Those are their flavors.
Well, this
Those are
this
the
one
flavors,
is lime
right.
cucumber, and it's ecto cooler colored.
See, now I've never had an ecto cooler because they
because
I
you're
think they
of an
died
age
before-
where
Yeah,
it didn't
'cause-
exist.
Yeah,
when-
they went extinct
20 years
before
before
I
you
was
were
born.
Then they brought it back, but you had no nostalgia for it. Why would you?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, what a weird move.
Anyway, this lime cucumber Gatorade Zero is surprisingly excellent.
My husband
That's
just
what I'm drinking
had
today if I can get it open.
a pear cinnamon Red Bull, but the thing about Red Bull is nobody wants it for that.
Yeah, nobody wants it for the flavor. They just kind of grit their teeth against the gasoline, and then they get the energies, the jitters.
Yeah,
like if you took
smells
epinephrine.
like bile
Exactly.
because of the taurine. Yeah, it's a lightweight Zoom juice.
It's lightweight. It's Zoom juice. It's light.
You can run so fast.
You can
Oh,
run
God.
so fucking fast. I'm telling
so
you,
glad.
I'm not a doctor, but I promise.
God damn it. Again, we here at A Riverdale Runs Through It do not condone the use of epinephrine if you are not prescribed it, but also you should probably
We don't
figure out
condone
if you
it,
Zoom.
but we do think it would be fun.
We do think it would be fun, though. So, if there's an EpiPen for an EpiPen in case you're allergic to epinephrine, wouldn't that be ironic? Then do that.
I don't think you're going to be allergic to epinephrine because your body makes it already.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So, as we are about to get into this episode,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to ask your mom, do you know what my favorite thing in this episode is?
Well, I hope it's sexy Mothman.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
It's not
Excuse
sexy
me?
Mothman, unfortunately.
Fucking what did you just say?
This
Sexy
season
Mothman.
is getting... So first of all, I mean, listen, we can talk about this now.
What the fuck?
But I made a note. Mothman is absolutely the sexiest of the cryptids.
Well, all right.
yeah,
we
I mean,
can't
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
argue
Riverdale
with
this episode because we have to unpack that for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Well, listen, Jim comes from Jersey Devil territory, but Matthew, do you know what Pennsylvania's cryptid is?
Isn't it?
Oh, I do not know what your
Oh
cryptid
God! Wait, it's like a squanch or something.
It's the squanch. Yeah.
It's a squanch. Yeah. And it's like so sad that it drowns in its own tears or some shit like that.
It's so
'cause
sad
ugly.
because it's so ugly that it just walks around the woods and cries.
Yeah. What a great fucking
Wow.
cryptid.
Relatable.
PA. Really great. You know?
is. Like, if they
Does
make
Mothman
cryptids
come from
just for me.
Wisconsin? Like, that's the thing. Is that, like, fucking... they got the Loch Ness Monster. You got, like, fucking...
There's
so many cool things.
Chupacabra.
big feet guys.
Chupacabras, right? That's so cool. Love that. Then just
Patrick Warburton
PA...
says Chupacabra real good.
Chupacabra.
Chupa thingies.
Oh, them chupa thingies. But, like, yeah. PA has one that's just kind of sad.
So ugly and sad.
Like, so ugly and sad. He's, like, so, like, withered and, like, ugh, I don't know.
So it's like Jughead this season.
Yeah.
Jughead is the worst. He's so bad at we spent a lot of time, we spent seasons dunking on Archie.
Yeah.
But Archie at least kind of knows, he knows that he's a
What
three.
he's about.
You know?
For sure. Yeah. He knows he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Jughead doesn't. And that's what makes him very annoying and bad.
Yeah, Archie is a 3, and that's averaging out his, like, 9.5 body and his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to be
Which,
that
honestly,
ripped.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he's still in the positive is insane.
It's impressive. But this season, Jughead is just so...
Just racking up them fucking...
He's very moist
Dickhead
and sad.
voice.
And
Yeah, he's leftovers from when you made
Soft.
paper mache for a school project in 3rd grade.
Oh my God.
he is not having a good time this season.
This is akin to the description we gave Archie in the first season.
Yeah, the wet pasta
Wet
man.
fettuccine? Yeah,
Yeah.
wet pile of fettuccine. Which honestly is also a good descriptor of Brett Weston Wallace.
I keep feeling like for Chad, we have to come up with some other thing to call him, and I'm just dry.
Oh my God, Jim!
We
wait,
used so many good ones on Brett.
is your favorite thing one of the legally distinct from names that they come up with this episode?
Oh no, it's close.
Oh,
That is
God.
that is
I can't wait to be so mad at this.
that is pretty close. But no, it's
God
a little
damn.
bit of product placement. Which
Oh
you
my
never
God,
get
okay,
on this
yes.
show.
No, yeah, it was. I made a note of it because I was like, I can't believe that just happened. Actually,
They got product placement in this bitch?
it is the
amazing.
craziest product placement too. I'm really, yeah.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
weird.
I'm so
It's
psyched.
so weird because first of all, it never
The
happens, and
whole
second
scene
of all,
is so weird. I mean, that scene's like 20 minutes in. We could just
Yeah.
power through and get to it.
there's so much. I enjoyed this episode because they are setting up a lot of buck fucking wild nonsense,
Yeah,
and I'm honestly here for it.
This season is not going to make sense, and it is not going
Nope.
to care.
I
Nope.
can't fucking wait. This
Yeah.
is awesome.
They started out the gate. They were like, listen, we are telling you, we know that you have to work hard to become a teacher. Look at me in my eyes. I know it takes me
Hey.
to become a teacher. Now watch me throw that information in the garbage for you.
I'm gonna crumple up this piece of paper.
Yeah. Strap in. We're going for a ride. And now we're ramping up. This is the roller coaster clicking up the hill. This episode.
Oh Jesus Christ! What a foreboding description of. God, it's
This
like a roller coaster,
episode
but
really
it just,
has-
the hell out of it.
yeah.
Everything. Product placement. Swamp corpses.
Wow.
Sexy Mothman.
What the fuck? Why do you keep saying "sexy Mothman"? I can't. I'm uncomfortable already.
It has a whole lot of fucking.
Is it like that Mothman, that all chrome Mothman with the good ass that's somewhere?
You don't
That
see his ass, but
statue?
you just know he's sexy.
Yeah, he's
He's
definitely got a nice ass.
This Mothman's thickums.
Honestly, it's redundant to say sexy Mothman.
It is. That is an oxymoron. Sexy Mothman is.
Not an
Yeah.
That's
oxymoron,
redundant. You know.
It's redundant. Yeah.
It's like words playing tug of war. It's crazy.
All right, should we?
Wow.
Oh, wait. What? God, we haven't
What?
started
Oh.
the episode. We got
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh
Holy
my God.
shit.
Okay.
that was weird.
Hi everybody, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt's mom.
I'm Matt's friend, and I
Eh.
do not have any crunchy snacks this week.
Thank the fucking Lord. We've traded out crunchy snacks for sexy Mothman, and this is Riverdale Runs Through It. It's a podcast of pep. It's where
we
my
love
mom and my
cucumber
friend.
Gatorade.
Oh yeah, and cucumber lime Gatorade, which we is weirdly enough the sponsor of this week's episode. It's
Nope, they didn't give us any
cucumber
money.
lime Gatorade.
It's very refreshing.
You know, we could swing for the fences. But it's where my mom and my friend watch an episode of Riverdale. Sorry, endure an episode of Riverdale, and then pass that madness on to me, the younger generation, for me to carry out.
It's
So
we're
future.
Generational trauma,
manufacturing
the
generational
podcast.
trauma. One
this
week
is
at a time.
this is forming generational trauma. Everybody listening to this podcast is just watching generational trauma unfold.
When Matthew was younger, I used to joke that I wasn't saving up for him for college. I was saving up for him for therapy, but I want you to know that I did do both, actually. So,
Oh, good work.
Yeah. And honestly, love you for that, Mom, for sure.
here for you, bud.
But yeah, also real quick before we get into the shenanigans, I couldn't find our Spotify Wrapped until literally before this recording, and I want to say thank you to everybody who listened. First off, and second off, thank you for everybody making the number one episode listened to out of all of our episodes, number 69.
The sex number.
I just want to. You can't see me, but I am saluting all of you because you've done great work. I think it was I don't remember the specific. Hold on, wait. I did save a screen grab of oh, wait a second. I don't know if it gives me all the stats. No, it just all right. But it is our episode of the year, and I have that. I have that for eternity. So thank you.
69 Was on my old computer. Wow.
Oh my God.
That was
This
that was a
podcast is
long
older
ass time ago.
than Jim's computer. We've lapped it. But yeah, that's it. That was funny as hell, I thought, so I wanted to share. And yeah, also to the 13 people who had our had our fucking podcast as their top podcast, we should hang out sometime.
You're very cool, and you have good
And you're
taste
very
in
cool.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about before we have to?
I once
get into
again
it.
failed to watch Our Boy Reg in December on Netflix.
Oh, Jim, you had one task.
And I also failed to watch our girl Veronica on Do Revenge, also on Netflix.
Wow.
It may be because that's not out yet.
Revenge. Does
That
that
might
have,
be why I haven't seen Do Revenge.
Does that have Maya Hawke in it? There was a Maya Hawke thing with No. Wait.
Yeah, that's my Hawk. It looks
Okay.
like it came out last year, and it's just hitting Netflix nowish.
I see. Sorry, I couldn't remember the actress's name who plays Veronica. Her last,
Maybe? I don't know.
shit.
I don't know. Like, I just saw a trailer for it, like, recently, but it looks like it's old. This is weird.
Ah.
All right, well, anyway.
Oh, it is Camila Mendez. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Anyway. Not the point.
Oh, it
Nah.
says it came out
I
last
don't know.
year.
Oh, yeah.
What
No, I
even
remember
is a
seeing
year,
stuff for
you
that.
know?
How did I just only see a trailer for this now?
Well,
That's weird.
They don't take ads down. They just keep them going forever.
yeah, an ad
anyway,
never dies.
I'm a year behind on watching Do Revenge, but I gotta,
that's
I gotta add that to the list.
It's like how you never really stop clapping in your life. Just the time between claps just gets longer.
Just gets longer.
Same thing with ads.
I started watching season 2 of Jack Reacher on Amazon.
Nice.
I saw a very funny TikTok or something about how everyone should watch this show because you're gonna see your dad over the holidays and you need something to talk with him about. and it goes on to describe the show as so he says that something like, you know how a lot of times in media you're rooting for the underdog? Well, Jack Reacher is never the underdog. He solves all of his problems by being very large.
I mean,
It's just very funny.
that is very funny.
Like, you never have to think about whether he's gonna win a fight or not on the show. He just
He's bigger than everybody.
He's just so big
I do love that.
That's why I lift weights. I want to solve my problems
by just being extremely
by
large.
being extremely large. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the American dream, no? Am I mistaken?
No, I think you're right. I think it is. Yeah.
I also think I'm right, but I just gotta double check.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew.
Oh, God. Oh, man, I thought you'd forget.
Never.
All right. Never. Okay. So, boy, it's the fallout of The Boys Are Back in Town.
Boys are back in town.
Yep. And, well, what do we got? Jughead's trying to find a job, and he tries to get it at Pops, and then they're like, no. And then he's commissioned to...
And pay for your fucking food.
And pay for your fucking food. And then he's commissioned to write a speech for Pop, and it's like, okay, I'm a great writer. And then he writes this fucking thing that's like, Pop Tate, what a guy. What a dude. What a guy. What a man. What a father. With 2
What a
arms,
son.
2 legs. What a son.
What a cook.
father. Wow.
He has a nose.
He definitely wore a
2
shirt.
eyes, 2 ears. He's got leg bones connected to his hip bones, and those hip bones
They walk around.
connected to the backbone, and those backbones are connected to the hand bones, which flip burgers for me all the time, and thank you. And then he sends those pages.
Man, does everybody
to
lose
his-
their shit about how good that is?
Yeah, but then he like sends those pages to his editor, and his editor's like, "We got a gold mine here," and he's like, "All right, guess I'll just again cannibalize my relationships for money."
I'll continue to exploit every human connection I've ever had. Thank you so much.
Yep. And that's evident due to the fact that he tries to drink the white worm, and everybody there's like, "Actually, no, fuck you. Why would you write about us like that in your book?" And he's like, "I changed the names a little. I can't remember. Fangs was like Toothy,
Toothy,
right?
yeah. The vipers
And
were,
Sweet Pea.
or the serpents were the vipers.
The Vipers. Sweet Pea was something
Popeye.
Popeye related. It was Popeye. So, you know, Jughead's kind of just a piece of shit, we're finding out. And he's also on the run from debt collectors a bunch still. Let's see. Oh, Archie gets together with Betty in more ways than one. But the main way...
The main way is crotchily.
Is crotchety, but also getting the ghoulies out of his house. So Reg, our sweet boy Reg, gets he's got a big old boy suit, and he's doing his stuff for Hiram, and he's like, "Whoa, what do you mean? There's no ghoulies in your house. It's fine." Also, Polly is doing drugs, and also
She's a whore.
She's a whore. She's dealing, and also, and a ghoulie. Oh, is she confirmed a ghoulie? Okay.
I mean, she's spending all her time with them.
I see. Okay.
Doing
Yeah, but they've
but
got
then-
the dicks and drugs.
Yeah, true. But let's see.
So do I, but they're not fun drugs.
But they're essential drugs, you know?
Just Novolog
Yeah.
and
And
Lantis.
then
Nothing that makes you go fast.
no,
No, they make you go
God.
slower even.
I can't remember what Veronica does. She's like trying to get into the business. No, that was
She's
That
well,
was
okay.
last
So she's got
episode.
Smithers. She's got her bad chatty and her bad
Oh, she's-
daddy.
right. She's got bad chatty and bad daddy issues. And like she tries to get a job and move across the country, but her American Access card is canceled. And then she like teams up with somebody. God, she like takes advice from Reg, which she shouldn't have done, and tries to get money from her daddy. And her daddy's like, "No, actually, I still hate you."
He's been
then-
dreaming of this moment to say "shut up" and "no" to his daughter.
Oh yeah, he's been practicing the shut up and no in the mirror for like ages. God, I don't remember what the ending of her like arc in that.
She
Episode was.
gets dunked on by her dad. She yells at her bad husband, and she decides to stay in town. Basically,
Oh, okay, that was it.
Yeah.
She just stays in town. Okay, and then the school is shutting down, but then Cheryl gives Tony, who's the guidance counselor, a bunch of money, and then they hire the Scooby Gang as teachers, which I feel like we called.
and Hiram unincorporates the town.
And Hiram unincorporates the town. That's why the school is shutting down.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So, yes. I think that's all the major ones I got. I think I did it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like Betty helps
Correct me if I'm
do,
wrong.
I guess, kind of and Betty's breaking so many laws.
Just constantly
sure.
breaking laws.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm an FBI trainee. I'll just wear my FBI jacket everywhere and present myself as an agent.
As an agent.
Yep.
And you can
Doing
call
great.
me Agent Cooper, because that's good.
The FBI loves that
Yeah.
when you pretend to be an
They
FBI
really
agent.
do.
That's like their favorite thing.
Yeah, impersonating them, that is their favorite thing.
That's why they love Halloween so
Uh,
much.
Yeah. That is why they love Halloween so much. Oh man. There was one time where I was like in middle school, and one of my friends bought an FBI hat from like the gift shop of the Smithsonian when we were there on a field trip. And then they just walked up to somebody and they were like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" And that guy ran away. And they were like, "Did we just wonder why, huh?"
Probably that
so,
guy
you
just
know-
didn't want to be talking to an unaccompanied minor.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's it. Probably wasn't the FBI hat.
hate
On a child?
unaccompanied minors
No.
myself.
But I love kids. I love kids. I love that you thought it was because they thought he was actually FBI.
Oh, yeah. That's great. I mean, yeah, it was great.
That's
Maybe it was
awesome.
high school. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was like freshman year of high school, and my friend did have a beard, or like was growing in facial hair. I can't remember. But anyway,
That's all right.
totally didn't need to tell that story. Anyway, that's all that happened last week.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah, good enough.
Polly was killed or kidnapped. We don't know which.
Oh,
Yeah. Betty
that's
called
also
her a
big old
whore.
thing.
And so it's Betty's fault that she's kidnapped or dead.
Yep, or whatever.
The twins were pretty sure remain 3 years old, even though they should be
Oh, yeah.
at least 10 or 11.
It's been a 7-year time gap, but they're still 3 years old.
They're not. I saw pictures of them this episode.
Okay, so they're like
There's
toddlers.
pictures of them in
Well,
this
no, they're
episode?
not toddlers.
Yeah.
I did
You got to
not
look at the
catch that.
TV when you watch this episode. They
I
put
missed
images.
it.
Yeah, you gotta watch the episode when you watch the
They
episode.
put images on it.
Watching the episode is very hard.
Listen, bud,
mean,
you're telling me.
This is the Riverdale we're talking about. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Preach. All right, well, let's get. This is season 5, episode 6 would be episode 3. It's called Back to School. This is probably not about the Rodney Dangerfield movie.
It might be.
I'm not gonna stop looking for movie titles for these because I'm in it now, you know. But I'm pretty
That's
sure.
true, you got the brain worm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done with them making sense as movies.
Yeah, this definitely has nothing to do with
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah. So here we are. It's Archie's
Here we
house
are.
where Jughead lives.
Nice.
Jughead is reading a book, and Archie comes in and he's like, "Hey, man, for first day of school tomorrow, do you ever think we'd yet again have a last day before school?" What, Archie? Come on, man. Eat a pudding cup and calm down. What are you doing? Jughead hasn't done the summer reading his students were assigned, and I guess he somehow majored in literature and never read Of Mice and Men. Seems unlikely, but okay.
This made me so mad also.
That's so dumb.
Supposedly this great novelist, he doesn't know Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, he doesn't know Of Mice and Men. Okay. And he says, "Good night, sweet prince." Ooh.
Not from Of Mice and Men.
Yeah. Over at Tony
Okay.
Topaz's house where Kevin lives,
Heyo.
Fangs is...
Nice.
Fangs also lives at Tony Davis's house.
I know. But Fangs is looking good, man. He's got skinny jeans on. He's got a little tank top. He's a sexy
Oh,
truck
shit.
driving, man. Kevin is being very type A. Kevin's all, "Oh, I gotta get to
Okay.
school. It's the first day." But he can't. He's waiting for Tony, and Kevin's like, "I'm gonna be in my truck." And then Tony comes out, and she's like, "Well, I had to pick
Wow.
out my good outfit." It's a fine outfit. I feel like we've seen it before.
Well, I mean, well, now we're gonna have to go back and watch more Riverdale to see what.
Yeah. And she says actually they're taking her motorcycle because she's not a normal pregnant guidance counselor / gang leader. She's a cool pregnant guidance counselor / gang leader.
Oh, super cool. Yeah.
Not like other moms. I'm a cool mom.
She's not like
Yeah,
other
sure.
pregnant guidance counselors / gang leaders. The show has acknowledged that Waldo Weatherby has hands.
Oh, thank God.
They
Does
make
it-
him
does it
wear
hold the
one
fingers,
black
or-
glove.
What the fuck?
That's how they deal with his
What?
That's it with his.
They fucking Skywalkered him?
Yep,
Wow.
they skywalkered him. Horde.
Horde. All right.
Yep. We get a little.
Did not even remember that he lost. He lost just a couple of fingers or the whole hand. I don't
One
even
finger.
remember.
One finger.
One finger.
Yeah.
One finger, yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So this is just a little montage of them coming to the school as teachers and not students. They're all heading to
Okay.
different classrooms. It's very obvious.
Oh
the
yeah, we
students
find
are
out
like,
what they all teach.
"Yeah, ooh, Veronica's hot." And so there are students in her class that are just there because she's hot.
Sure.
Yeah, that's how high school
Veronica,
works.
yeah,
Yeah.
Veronica is teaching economics. So that's what she is teaching. Archie
Okay.
is teaching.
And not the home kind.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Archie is teaching RROTC, which I guess is a
What
class.
he came there to do.
And
Yeah.
that class is a combination of gym and history, as far as I can tell.
Wow.
He has 6
You know?
students,
Sure.
so he's really, really crushing it.
Oh, I mean, hey. Nice.
Betty is teaching shop because her dad taught her everything she knows about cars, but the students are like, "But wasn't your dad the Black Hood?"
The
And she's like, not
The
important.
cool thing about her dad being the Black Hood is that her brother was also a serial killer, but he didn't get a cool name, so nobody knows.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's she
Nobody
should have been
knows.
like, "Yeah, my dad is the Black Hood, and also my secret brother is a little Dexter man."
Also, they 100% forgot about serial killer genes, and they are never looking back.
Nope. And
Nice.
thank God.
Even though
Because
her family now has 2 serial killers in it, and
Hated it.
they've made a strong case for serial killer genes. They've totally forgotten about it and walked away.
But what's
Damn it.
crazy is the genes, like, they weren't passed on, right? Because Hal and Charles are not related.
Oh my god.
Wait, who's Charles's dad? Is it
FP.
FP?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
So sure, it's genetic, but it's just random, I guess.
But wait, FP has black hair and Alice has brown hair. How did they have a blonde son? Does
There's
that work?
bleach.
Is that?
He did that on
Yeah.
purpose to be sexy.
I gotta go find a Punnett square real quick and work this out.
Hold on, I can figure this out.
Hold on, I got this.
I got this.
my
Yep, they
God.
have forgotten that. We don't, because Kevin's been a teacher for a while and teaches 18 classes, we don't get a peek inside of Kevin's classroom.
Yeah, he's just all of the other classes.
Yeah, in Jughead's class, no one has read the book, and there's a real Archie type in there. There's a kind of a red-headed football player guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Alright.
Okay, now we're getting to Jim's favorite part. Okay?
Oh my god.
This
So
is
we
the best
got-
scene in the series so far.
Fucking sick.
We got school starting, okay? We've agreed. Hiram has not shut down the high school, which was a part of his plan. So we have Hiram and Reg in Hiram's office. They're eating subs from a made-up sub place. And
Oh,
Hiram's
okay.
being mad that there's 100 students in the high school, and he says, like, the town could grow back up around the school. Then Hiram picks up a bag of Doritos, faces
What
the
the
bag
fuck?
directly to the camera, picks
What
up
the fuck?
and eats a Dorito.
He has said nothing in this scene yet?
No, he
they've-
said
they've been
he talked about the
talking.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Fair enough. I thought that it just started with silence.
And
It was just like a Dorito commercial
can we
for
also-
a second there.
talk for just a second about the weird way that Reggie is eating his sub / hoagie.
Yes. So
Is he
Reg,
eating it once,
he's
like from the
holding
side?
it as if it were a corn dog, right? So it's vertical.
Wait, hold on.
Like
Is
you
this-
might play a
is
flute,
it-
a clarinet, not a flute, a clarinet. You would eat a sub normally like you would hold a flute, but he's eating it like you would hold a clarinet.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Hold on. No, we're stopping the podcast right now. Jim, do you eat a sub? Hold on. Do you eat a sub from the open part first, or do? Because I eat a sub like I'm playing a clarinet.
Holding it like up and down, like between your crotch and your
I-
face.
I eat my Subway subs like I'm playing an upright bass. Okay.
Okay.
No, but like, okay, if you cut a sub in half, then you go from the corner of the cut.
Yeah,
where all
but
the
you
stuff
still
is.
hold it like fundamentally parallel with the ground.
Oh, you mean? Okay. I'm really trying to figure out how you eat a sub like a flute, like you play a flute, because I have played a flute before, and that sounds insane.
So
to me.
normally, like you hold it horizontally.
Yeah,
Right?
horizontally. That's the word I was
You
trying to come
hold
up
this
with.
up horizontally so the stuff doesn't fall out, and you do like you eat from the end, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
tip
Okay.
your head, right?
I see. Okay.
Not
Now
Reg.
I'm kinda-
No,
Not
he-
Reg.
Reg
Straight up and
holds
down.
it. Yeah, so the stuff could just fall
Like a
out of the
corn
side
dog?
or the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow. It's not wrapped in paper or anything?
It
It's
is,
just like
yeah.
It is also very
hoagie?
weirdly in the paper wrapper, in the paper bag. Both of those
Wow.
things are on it.
That's.
It is the
for some
weirdest.
reason,
It's so weird.
Reg is dumb, but he has found a way to double bag it in a safe way.
so weird.
Listen,
But
Reg,
that is very weird.
very capable man.
Yeah.
He's always been
that's
very
very true.
competent.
Committed the perfect murder.
Yeah. He's killed his dad. And none of us
Unlike the
have
rest of
caught
the
well.
idiots on this show.
Exactly.
None of them even know that he
Also-
killed his dad. That's how good a job he
That's
did.
the best part.
I know.
Yeah.
They should be
He's-
sleeping
Reg
that
thought-
shit up.
No one's gonna miss this fucker, and he was right.
And yeah, he was right. And honestly, that fucker was kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, you know?
So, from the moment that Hiram ate that Dorito, in my brain, I've been trying to come up with, like, the once you pop, you can't stop, but of Doritos. And it used to
Love
be all
those
like,
salty
crunch all you
parabolas.
want, we'll make
I thought
more.
it was just the word crunch. Is that not correct?
But I think for the purposes of Hiram and this podcast, it's once you crunch, you can't squanch.
Oh, for sure. Once you punch, you can't squanch.
Yeah. Yeah, once you crunch, you can't squanch.
I love that. Yeah. So anyway, eat a Dorito. The Hiram Lodge approved.
Yeah.
Also, squanch, PA's own cryptid. So we fucking got back around to that, too.
This is really bad. We have a really bad cryptid.
We have such a bad cryptid, y'all.
Wait, did we not talk about that on recording yet?
Yeah, we did.
I think we did.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Because you circled back to it like we hadn't, and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
did I
No,
did I
no,
black
I'm
out
just-
again?
Again.
Which happens,
No.
6 to 20 times in every podcast.
Yeah. But
Fucking
that
know
was not
what
one
we're
of the
doing.
times.
Veronica has taken Smithers on an outing. They have gone to the former bad video store. It's still
Okay.
full of VHS tapes because no one in this town packs up anything, ever.
Or has a VCR.
Yeah.
They all have VCRs because of the unpleasantness.
Yes.
She is like, I could turn this into a high-end jewelry store, just like I used to have in New York.
Yeah, there's a market for that here.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
Smithers says, well, what were your bad chatty? Think about that. And Veronica basically says, well, I don't give a fuck what that guy thinks, actually.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what
I don't give a
my
fuck
bad
what that guy
chatty
thinks.
says or does.
Fuck that guy.
It's gonna
Yeah,
make
bad
me happy
chatty.
every time.
The
It's one of
purpose
those
of the
things.
bits on this show, Jim, are just to make you laugh. I hope you know that.
Just like when you describe people's homes by the owner of the home. It makes me just, it's so delightful.
Well, I think it's
I mean,
important information, you know?
Yeah. We have to shine a spotlight on the dumb shit that this show shoves under the rug.
I won't forget,
Like how-
is basically
Yeah.
what I'm saying to the writers every time we record.
And like the other thing is like the fucking Betty's house or fucking Jughead's house where Betty lives.
Yeah.
And now it's Archie's house where Betty fucks. Which
Archie's
I'm
house
a big
also where
proponent
Jughead
of.
lives.
Also where Jughead lives.
Oh boy. Speaking
great.
of Archie and Betty fucking,
Ah, God, they're still doing that?
we got Archie and
yeah.
Betty in the teacher's lounge, and he's all, how was your day? And she's all, well, Polly hasn't come home. I called her a whore, so it's somehow my fault that she's a whore. Also, the students are scared of me. And Archie's like, well, it sounds like you have real problems. Would my dick help you? Then,
But he's like, surprisingly enough, yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it
like,
would.
I guess. But then they discuss that they can't go to either of their houses because Jughead lives at Archie's house and Alice lives at Betty's house. So
Wow, gang.
they need to
So
think
they
of
fuck in the school?
somewhere else to go. Oh yeah, 100% they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And Betty thinks she knows a place. We'll come back to that.
What the fuck, guys?
It's very annoying and bad, and I'm mad about it. Exactly.
You
At
know?
Pops, there are no customers currently, so Tabitha says to Jughead, you can write if you want. You know, we have no customers, so go ahead and pursue your artistic endeavors.
Like, whatever.
We
Clock in
do
for your
learn in
5
this
to
scene
9.
that Tabitha is the dumbest person alive, but at least she's not the manager who says, if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean.
You've got time to clean.
Oh, dude,
Because that manager
fucked me up.
fucking sucks.
That manager fucking sucks. And if you are one of those managers I'm sorry, but you suck.
Yeah, you are terrible garbage.
You suck shit.
Just
Anyway.
it's the fucking
Yep.
worst.
The
God
dumbest
damn
thing that Tabitha does in this episode is flirt with Jughead. Don't. You
Oh,
know.
don't.
Well-
You know.
Don't fall into his trap.
That's the dumbest thing she does, but they also talk about an even dumber thing that she
Yeah.
previously did
Yeah.
in this
Oh.
scene.
Because Jughead's like, well, actually, I wanted to interview you for my story about sad Americana. Is this working? Do you like this?
Wow.
But I guess she does. And so Tabitha's backstory is she left a 6-figure job in Chicago, where she could have been the CEO of any company. That's not true. She's a lady,
yeah.
a black lady.
Yeah.
And that's
Can't
just
be- can't be
I'm not,
CCO.
and I want to be
CEO.
very clear, I'm not saying that I doubt her abilities. I am saying that is not how the business world works, because of the patriarchy.
I think just this year didn't like the number of women CEOs in the country just go over the number of CEOs named John.
Yep.
Not even
Yeah.
Not
just,
even, yeah.
just the
For sure.
CEOs named John.
Just the ones named John.
Yep.
So to be 100% clear, I am not dunking on Tabitha's abilities. I'm sure she is very smart and good. What I am
She
saying is,
turned down a 6-figure job to run Pops. That's dumb.
yep.
But
Well,
it's been
she
in the family
says
for so long.
that she is the CEO of her family business, and
Yeah,
she wants to
like,
do.
I'm the CEO of a
franchising
dog
and
walking business, but it's
merchandising.
bullshit. like this dog walking business is not ever going to grow to where I can like take a vacation
Well, Jim, what
or
if
own
you?
a nice thing.
Well, you could just walk dogs in different places, Jim.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
have
What
you-
if,
Puerto Rico's got
what if
dogs.
I do merchandising
Cancun's
and
got
the other
dogs. I
stuff
was
that
just gonna
Tabitha
ask.
talks about?
Franchising, merchandising, putting in gas pumps out front, that raises the value of an eatery.
Put in some gas pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did that come from? Wait a second. What?
That's one of her plans, is that she puts gas pumps out front to attract truckers, because this
Yeah.
Riverdale is a big
Oh.
trucker town now, because it's apparently next to
Why?
the Lonely Highway.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Why didn't we get this information sooner?
Because they hadn't made it up yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we,
you're right.
we did get that the serpents are all truckers now. On the Lonely
Oh, yeah.
Highway.
On the Lonely Highway.
It's they say the words "the Lonely Highway" in this episode around 60 times.
Does
It was a lot,
Tim
and I
McGraw
refused
come out
to
and
write
sing
it
a
down at
song
any
called
point.
that? Yeah. Well, that. Oh, God damn it.
I think
I mean,
"The Lonely Highway" is the new Fangs Fogarty.
yeah, I'm down
Yes!
with
Give us that
the Lonely
ASMR.
Highway.
Because
I'm
God
good with
knows
that.
I'm just here to shriek and cackle. So
I mean, me also.
we're going to get those sounds. We need them from you. We
Yeah.
don't get more of Tabitha's backstory, though, because the new iteration of the Scooby Gang comes in with that Archie type I told you about from Jughead's classroom.
So there's just. So, okay. So we're in kind of a purgatory situation.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate that Archie type is both he is an Archie type, but it's also an incorrectly pronounced archetype.
Archetype. Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
also
amazing.
what he is. And it
Oh
makes me
my
very
God,
happy
that's
because
awesome.
that's also what I called him.
I fucking love
So, yeah,
that.
he's got an Archie type.
Jim, I love how in sync we are about this horrible fucking show.
I wrote down the exact same note. I called them the Scooby Gang, led by an Archie type.
Yeah, well, they
I
are.
love that.
It's
They
like
sit in
it's
their
the Archie
booth.
type. Yeah, they go to their booth. They're like, "Aren't you our teacher? Haha, embarrassing for you." And Jughead's like, "Yep. Do you want milkshakes?"
And Jughead's like, shut up!
What I would really give this season wings and set it apart from previous seasons of the show.
Would it be Red Bull? Would Red Bull give it wings?
No,
now
we
in
already
pear
got,
cinnamon flavor for winter.
Now in pear cinnamon
we already
flavor
got
for
Doritos.
y'all.
No, it would be if the new Archies actually solved Reg's dad's murder in
Oh
the
my God.
background of
Really
the
good.
season.
That
And
would be
like
baller as hell.
suddenly in like episode 17, Reg is just hauled off in cuffs. and like
Honestly,
and the Archie
yeah.
kid, like the new junior Archies, are like, yeah, we got him, and no one knows
Like,
what's going on.
Yeah, it's like, wait, that's been happening the entire time?
Yeah, if once an
Yeah,
episode
they're-
one of them accuses an adult of murder, I would be so happy.
Yeah.
And their whole
That's all we
season
need.
is just happening in the background, and like off
That would be
camera.
amazing.
I love a weirdly obscure subplot.
Like, wouldn't that
I
be
really hope that
bitchin'?
happens. That
Yeah,
would be bitchin'.
then we get one bottle episode that's just them solving the crime
Oh.
together.
God, please.
They'll never
Man.
do it, but they should.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
cowards.
think the writers know that Reggie killed his dad.
Yet.
But I mean,
Right? That's
how
something that
could
we
they
put
not?
together from his dad just never showing up
Yeah.
again.
They have
Yeah.
to. They have to
They do have
know.
they do have to. It's part of the contract, I think.
Okay, back to Archie and Betty. Do you remember how I said that the shop class was rebuilding a car?
Yeah, do they not do that?
No, Betty and Archie
okay.
are fucking in that car like it's Titanic.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, handling the
dude.
window and everything.
Yeah, which I noted was great because, much like the Titanic, this car is also in a sinking ship being destroyed by capitalism.
Wow. Nice, Mom.
Then there's a fire alarm, and there's an on-fire trash can in the hallway. And then fancy school fuckers are running away
Alright.
from it.
Oh my god, Fancy School still exists? Oh no, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hiram
that's-
runs it.
That's where Hiram wants all
For
of the kids
sure.
in the town to go to.
I mean, I am keeping my fingers crossed for a Holden Honey cameo, honestly.
Oh, please.
It's not gonna happen, but a girl can hope. Archie is such an idiot that Betty grabs a fire extinguisher and has to tell Archie to get the hose.
Wow.
I'm. If she's got a fire extinguisher right there, what do they need the hose for?
So he,
Jiminy
like,
Christmas.
just, he should do something. You know, he shouldn't just stand there like an absolute slab of pasta. Just
Yeah.
The
useless.
fire's already pretty much contained in a garbage can. It's not. It's not going to
Except-
spread.
That's true.
This is
But
the
also,
first
you
of
don't want fire inside. Fire's for outside, Jim.
fires
That
for
is-
outside. Yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna
that is
have
fair.
a lot of
Yeah.
fires because they made it a point to say there was no fire department.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
So they're gonna be doing fires about it.
Huh.
Yep, Riverdale. We made it to the title card.
Riverdale. Baby. Yet again, taking as long as the full episode takes to get to the title
Yeah,
card.
I do
Yep.
feel like
Which-
in general,
Blah.
as an adult person, if you arrive someplace where there is a fire, you are the fire department. Like, you
Yeah.
should
If you look
do
to
what
your
you
left and
can
you look to your
to
right-
put that fire out.
You should do what you can. Like grab a hose without being told.
Yeah, exactly.
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So
Art.
Archie's had to report this arson, right? He's in the office with Tony Topaz, the once and current Keller, Waldo of the Nine Fingers and One Glove. It's a great meeting. They're
Waldo
having
of
the best
Nine
time.
Fingers and one glove. I'm in love.
And Tony is speaking like somebody who knows what's up. She's like, "Thank God you were there. What were you doing here again?" And Archie could say that he was making lesson plans, or grading, or fixing
Oh, God.
something, or sitting in the school thinking about his life choices. But instead, he says he was night jogging. He doesn't even say it was out for a run. He says the words night jogging.
Yeah.
I was
Which is
night
out of
jogging.
all the things he could say, the most believable. I think he nailed it. Honestly.
I mean,
What a
it's
smart
it's
boy.
huge on
Night
TikTok.
jogging.
Just search hashtag night jogging.
Night jogging.
Yeah.
And
Love that. Oh, night jogging's taking off, gang.
It was
popping off.
perfect. We're having some parallels this season to the first season, right? We have like Polly in Mysterious Danger. We have Archie
Sure.
hooking up with somebody he maybe shouldn't be hooking up with, and Archie
In the
being
school.
just
In the school, yeah.
incapable of lying in a believable way. He just can't do it. Night jogging?
Night jogging. You get more jogs at night.
Get more.
You get more.
You get more jogs at night.
He was making egg jog.
No. Negative.
I prefer night grogging.
Night grogging is better.
Is better. It's discussed that like the fancy school football team's name is the Stonewall Stallions. It took me an honest to God second there to remember the name of fancy school because I never use it. Sorry.
Well, why would you? Because it's called fancy school.
It's called fancy school. It's fancy school football.
It's fancy school.
Effectively, that
fancy
football
school
team.
football is good. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, fancy school football's team is effectively Reg's gang because Reg is the coach there.
Wow, Jim, you found that was quick, dude. Amazing. Sorry.
Oh, I haven't
Check
looked
the
at my
Twitter.
text.
You know what
Hold
we're
on.
talking about.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
posted on this guy.
By the way, really quick aside, Doritos has a fucking liquor now, and I don't know how to feel.
But as
Did
in
a
your
bunch of
professional
people-
capacity as our bartender.
That's
Yeah.
true. I should have it. I should make it mine.
The thing that drives me crazy about these bespoke weird alcohols is I do want to try them, but I do not want to be responsible for a full bottle of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for a full 750 milliliters of
Yeah,
said
I don't want that.
alcohol.
I want 2 shots max.
Yeah.
Okay, so were we? Oh yeah, right. The fancy school football players are bad. They are Reg's gang, but also apparently the only thing that gives the town hope is fancy school football winning.
Why?
I don't
The
know.
town of Riverdale, where it isn't,
I don't
where the
understand.
school isn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Um,
like for a hot second they think that Riverdale is in Texas, where high school football matters to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
understood that either. It's high
It's
school.
only Texas.
No, the town where my parents live is very much like that. Like the Pee Wee Football League runs plays that the high school team is known for, so they start training like
Wow.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow.
that's intense.
Yep. It's a real bummer. 'Cause most of your life happens after high school.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. So
Especially
so,
the depressing parts.
well, most of those, yeah. Also, we learn here that the Bulldogs are no more. This school doesn't have a football team. So I think you can imagine where this is going.
God damn it.
It is
damn
going
it.
exactly to goddamn it.
Yep.
It is going to heck.
It goes on its
all
way to
going
heck.
It's going
Archie
to heck in a jar shoulder.
Archie marches very quickly to fancy school football practice, calls Reg a scumbag, and punches him in the face.
Punches him right in the
yeah.
face.
I love that.
Punches him right in his very square, handsome jaw, is what he does. And then he's like, and I'm gonna make my own football with blackjack and
You know
hookers.
what?
And he leaves, and that's the end of that scene.
Blackjack and hookers.
Back at school, the new Scooby Gang, headed by the Archie type, have put a tip jar on Jughead's desk.
Perhaps the newbie gang?
The newbie
Jim!
gang.
Oh, Jim!
Newbie gang. Newbie gang.
Yes!
Yes,
I
yes.
hope that we continue to see the newbie gang, and it's not just a one-off for this episode.
Yes, yes, yes. Newbie gang, please.
Jughead's
I
like,
fucking
ha
love it.
ha, you guys. Very funny. While he's saying that, he does take the money out of the tip jar and put it in his pocket.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
Doug, you're not helping.
The
You're not helping
one
yourself.
good thing he does in this episode is just take their fucking money.
Yeah, absolutely take their money. He's
You know
not
what?
wrong.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're gonna give me
Yeah.
like $3.75. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, but fuck you guys. It doesn't pay a
But
lot to be a
fucking less
teacher
money.
here. Okay? And they're like, but aren't you supposed to be a big time author? And he says, you know what? Fuck you guys. Have a pop quiz. How about?
That is nice. Having that kind of power over kids.
Yeah.
That's kind of intoxicating to me now.
Mouth off. Now you get enough. How about that?
Oh, what's this?
Shut
Do
up
I
and
hold your
quiz.
future in my hands like putty? I could use this power for evil. I really could.
And I'm going to.
And I'm going to.
Do you think I'd give a shit if you like me? You're stinky teenagers. I don't give a shit if you like me.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Guess how many pimples I have? 2. How many do you have? 18. Absolutely fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you. Over in her classroom, Veronica is teaching about supply and demand. It's the basic of economics.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And surprise, her bad chatty comes in to supply her with cupcakes and flowers. Because you know
Not
what
demand?
girls like.
Yeah. Well, what's the demand here then? That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out.
He demands control over her life.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
What Chadwick Gecko has failed to internalize is that dick is plentiful and low value.
Oh my god.
But he is about to get a supply and
Fucking
demand lesson,
economics
so...
joke? Mom, you're a genius.
It's plentiful and low.
Holy shit, dude.
The world is full of it. Swimming in it.
I'm so sorry that I have the coolest, best mom ever. Who makes fucking economic jokes about dick. That's such a fucking, Anyway.
Archie's next stop is to go to Waldo of the Nine Fingers and One Glove and say, I need a football team.
Of the 9 fingers.
He says, I need a football team, and it's for school pride. It's not for my pride, if you were wondering.
It's not for me. It's
Not for me.
us.
It's for the school in the town. This is not about me, which I know is what you're thinking, but it's not.
Oh man, that's really getting me. Sorry.
Waldo's like, well, it seems like you would need money and players then. And Archie's like, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna rustle those right on up. And
Yep,
like an
I got
idiot,
it.
I am not going to start with money.
God damn it.
That would be a stupid and
Dude.
bad thing to do. So
Dude,
that's how I'm gonna
how
do
do
it.
you fuck up a 2-step process?
Make sure I
Wrong
can
and
afford
backwards.
pads and such before I
Yeah.
get kids to be hype about wearing those pads.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, man.
He goes into the teacher's lounge, and there is Veronica with her bad chatty, and Kevin and Betty and Tony. And
Sure.
Chad has very clearly heard about Archie and feels threatened by him. So he's like, ooh, you're the famous Archie.
Here he is.
Here he
ginger
is.
dick.
Ooh. Yep.
Dick.
It's discussed that it's Tuesday in Riverdale now. And Tuesday is Karaoke Tuesday.
It's morning again in Riverdale.
Yep.
Honestly, I do love a
I
karaoke
do,
Tuesday, though. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that everybody else in this scene is absolutely smitten with Veronica's bad chatty.
Oh yeah, he's doing the most. Okay, he
but-
has come here to be the best, biggest, best.
But Archie, in a rare moment of like being a functioning person, immediately sees through Chad's bullshit and distrusts him. Just immediately.
Wow.
Kevin says that he'll be defying gravity because, of course, Kevin sings Broadway songs in the
Yeah.
white at the at the gang bar on Tuesday nights. God bless him,
Yeah.
Kevin. Never change.
Honestly, Wicked at the White Worm kind of has a ring to it. Okay?
I'm into it
yeah.
for sure. I want a PBR and a poorly done rendition of a Broadway belting song.
I'll stay there for 925,600 minutes.
600 minutes?
You mean
That's how you measure?
525,600 minutes?
No, he's going to be there extra
I'm-
long because it's so good.
I'm gonna
Be there
yeah,
2.5
I love it
years.
so much.
Yep.
Oh, man. I do just love it that much.
outside of the teacher's lounge, Tony grabs Betty and was like, hey, Kevin said your sister was missing. And
So what's up with that?
so you know how the Serpents are truckers now, right? They're not a gang, they're a trucking union.
Yeah. Regular stuff.
You know that, right?
Would they say that sometimes
the lonely highway.
Yeah. Sometimes Polly hangs out at a truck stop. I'm not saying the name of this highway, much like I refuse to say the
Lonely
name of Fancy
Highway.
at school. So that's on Jim to say.
Okay.
And some other girls also do this, and they arrange their meetings with truckers on a little website called
Oh, no.
Ned's List.
They could have chosen any fucking name. And Ned?
You know what
Ned.
rhymes with Craig? Greg.
You know what website
You know?
still exists in
Oh, yeah, it's on
2023?
Craigslist.
It's not Craigslist.
I'm sorry. I need a website called Greg's List now.
But it's just a
I'm
ranking
sorry.
of Gregs, of notable Gregs.
It is just a ranking of Greg's, you're right. But, oh, fuck. You know? God damn it.
Yeah. So Betty should see if Polly had a Ned's List account to see if she was supposed to be meeting anybody the night that she disappeared.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
At Thornhill, the Winchester House situation is going awry because Cheryl's running out of money because she gave it all to Tony for the school, so she has to finish her copy of a portrait of her brother.
Yeah.
She calls it Operation Goldfinch. The Goldfinch is a pretty famous novel about an art thief, and it gets into the underworld, the art underworld. So,
Sure, okay.
I just wanted to say that I knew that, I guess, and feel smart. I don't know.
I mean, hey, Mom, you're allowed. Anybody who makes an economic dick joke can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I'm not over that yet, by
Then-
the way. I don't know if that's clear.
Glad I could give you this gift of my horrible sense of humor.
Oh, no. It's the best sense of humor, Mom.
She also says they have to call the appraiser. The appraiser doesn't work for Christie's. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
The appraiser
All
works
right.
for an auction house named Crespi's.
Uh,
Okay.
It's the dumbest.
Okay. That's not even... Oh, my
So
God.
dumb.
I had to, so I turned on subtitles because I wasn't sure if they were saying Ned's List or Net's List.
Sure.
And it's Ned's List with 2 D's. But this means I got to see how they spelled Crespies. It's with a K, like Krispy Kreme. It's
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that makes me even more mad.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, just run over to Crispy's.
Yep.
God damn it, man.
We got Kevin and Betty doing some FBI shit.
Yeah, sure.
Polly doesn't have a laptop, but the twins do. So Polly uses
twins
her
have one
children's
laptop?
to set up meetings with
twins.
with a guy named Trucker Boy 69.
God damn it.
Matthew, I want you to take a guess about how many E's are in Trucker Boy 69.
Oh. God.
It's a trick. It's 0.
It's
It's
0.
zero.
There are no
Yeah,
E's
sure,
in
yeah.
Trucker Boy 69.
Funny, 0 would have been my second guess. I would have guessed 5 first.
Do you want to guess what Polly's name is on this website?
Pocket full of posies?
It's actually so stupid you're never going to guess it. It's just Patty.
What the fuck?
But with D's.
That sucks. Well,
Yeah, like
you know.
Krabby Patty.
It's Paddy. Like, I don't know, Irish for Patrick.
Yeah, like Patty's Pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Patty's
From,
Pub.
from fucking, Always Sunny.
Yeah. It's
It's
obnoxious.
very stupid. Anyway, Polly had a meeting set up with Trucker Boy 69 the night that she disappeared. So Kevin and Betty, with their fucking great criminal minds, are like, message him and set up a meeting. Okay, well, if you suspect this guy of having killed her, do you think that receiving a message from her would help you? Don't use that account, you idiots. You set up a different account and catfish him. What is
no
wrong
time
with
in this
you?
episode do they circle back to how stupid it is to try and set up a meeting with the murderer that the person you're accusing of murdering her. At no time does anyone involved in any of this sting operation ever think about how dumb this idea is.
This is so stupid.
We'll just use the
think-
account of the person he probably murdered to trick him into meeting the person that he probably murdered.
What the fuck?
They're so dumb.
It's the stupidest
This is so
idea.
upsetting.
So dumb.
Because they're like, he might have killed her. Well, send him a message as her. What?
What? No!
The great news is, though, it doesn't take long to send that message, and then they're off to karaoke.
But when he responds to the
Alright.
message, none of them are like, "Oh, well, that means that he didn't kill her because he thinks that she's still alive
Because
and
she
wants to see him
thinks that
again."
she's still
They don't come to that conclusion. They are still sure that he did the murder. They are so
Good
dumb.
Lord.
So dumb.
Really stupid. So they go to karaoke. Tabitha is there flirting with Jughead. I hate this.
Ostensibly a show about these people solving crimes.
And the
and
real
at
crime
no-
is how fucking stupid they are.
At no time does anyone in the writer's room behave as though anyone in this show could ever solve a crime.
No.
Yeah, like ever.
They're too dumb to even jaywalk. They can't be solving crimes.
Oh,
Idiots.
what a burn.
Right, Tabitha's there playing darts with Jughead. I don't like this. I want to state for the record,
Yeah.
Tabitha is better than this. Don't do it. I hate it.
She should be back in Chicago making six figures, doing literally anything,
Yeah.
instead of being here
Instead
being
of
stuck
this.
with Jughead by the producers of this show.
Also, don't flirt with your employees. Also, that. So on
Also
multiple
that,
levels,
yes.
she shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
She does have somebody for Jughead to interview. She can interview Old Man Dreyfus, who lives in the junkyard and knows
Man,
about
Dreyfus.
and knows about the Mothman.
There's no... What? Hold on.
Also, I know that in your notes you spelled it properly because you're saying it right. Jughead only says Dreyfus this entire episode.
God damn it.
Well, this is obviously
So,
a Richard
wait.
Dreyfuss Close Encounters of the Third Kind reference, and if he were such a cinephile, like he likes to think he is, he'd fucking know that.
Yeah.
But he consistently says it Dreyfus. Like he read it in the script
Dreyfus.
and didn't know anything else about it.
Hey,
And
you
didn't
Cole Sprouse.
didn't hear Tabitha say it.
It's Dreyfus.
Like Tabitha says it right.
Yeah.
Oh, that
And
was
then
what I was
Cole
going to ask.
Sprouse goes off and never says it right for the entire episode.
And Dreyfus. And Dreyfus. Mr.
Yeah.
Dreyfus.
It is
I
unbelievable.
was fully an adult
Yeah,
when I first saw Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and I thought it was going to be like a kitschy, kind of bad, weird alien movie.
It's surprisingly great.
And what I actually watched was Richard Dreyfuss doing a phenomenal job acting as a man who is 100% having a mental breakdown and trying to hold his family together, but his mental breakdown is driving his family apart. And it actually was kind of a bummer. It was very good, just was 100% not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I remember not liking that movie because I was like, well, this is just a guy going crazy.
Yeah, he does
But I
a
gotta
great job in
I gotta
it.
rewatch it.
But it is
Yeah.
not, I thought, like, the kind of cultural story about the movie is like, oh, it's got that music and there's aliens. But the actual story of that movie is that Richard Dreyfuss is losing his goddamn mind and his family can't hack it.
Yeah, and then it turns out that he's 100% correct about everything.
Oh, yeah. Very much. But in
They're-
real life, that's never the case.
Yeah, no. But man, it is really a great movie.
Yeah, listen, Richard Dreyfuss absolutely crushes it. I mean, he did a really phenomenal job. I probably would have enjoyed it more if I were prepared going in.
Yeah, if you kind of had a better idea of what to expect.
Yeah. I do. My notes here do include that Old Man Dreyfuss knows about the Mothman, the sexiest cryptid.
The sexiest cryptid.
It is Veronica's turn to do karaoke. She gets a big introduction because she used to own the White Worm.
The white worm.
She gets up and starts singing "Shallow," the Lady Gaga Bradley Cooper song from
Now-
A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quick, can we take a moment? If you're gonna
To
do
talk about when
karaoke-
the fuck Chad got his microphone? Is that what we're talking about? Because that's what I want to
Well,
Oh,
that's
God damn
that's
it.
just when you're going to karaoke,
Yeah.
and it's the sort where you go up on stage alone and sing. Maybe don't pick a duet where half the song is going to be nobody singing. Maybe don't do that. But Veronica fucking goes for it. She's like, I know there's a whole half of this song that's sung by Bradley Cooper where no one's going to be singing it, and I'm just going to be standing here looking stupid. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm
I
going
think
to
she
do
was
it anyway.
planning on singing that part.
I was going to say, yeah, she could just do that, though, is the thing.
It's just,
She sings the whole thing alone in her car, and by God, she's gonna sing the whole thing alone in this
Sing it.
bar.
Yeah,
Man,
up in front of people.
just don't solo a duet. That's all I'm asking for you.
Jim, have you ever met a
there's
theater teen?
harmonies. They're important.
I was going to say, Jim, I feel like you don't really know the audacity of a theater teen.
Because it's high. The levels of audacity are high.
Oh, yeah, it's
Just gonna
wicked
just
high.
sing both parts by herself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And then brag about it at Denny's later.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely at Denny's. Does Denny's even still exist except for theater?
Oh
teams?
yeah.
Yeah. God, there
The
was one
one
time.
that I used to go to after college productions is now an urgent care center.
Wow, just doing a whole 180.
Yeah,
you
sick
know?
burn on me.
The Denny's that I used to go to is a furniture store, I think. I gotta find it now.
Yeah,
It's-
you have to. Anyway, Veronica's shocked when her bad chatty gets up with a microphone and joins her because he doesn't like karaoke, but he is very obviously there doing the most, trying to prove that he is the best, goodest.
Sure.
Yeah, and of course he's an amazing singer.
Oh yeah.
Well, because you have to be a triple threat to be on Riverdale.
Yeah, I guess you
You
kind of
have
do.
to be passably okay at several things.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's actually a Kohler signature supply store.
Oh,
it's-
toilets.
Yeah, it's bathroom
Whoa,
fixtures and
dude.
such. And that's where Denny's used to be.
Kevin gets weepy because he loves love, you know.
Yeah, Kevin fucking cries, and let me tell you, it is the dumbest.
Not at all. Yeah, not at all.
There's
what
no
we need
reason
hear.
to cry about this song in general. Like,
And definitely not about Chad trying to be a decent human for once in
Yeah.
his fucking life.
Yeah.
yeah, is Chad a good singer? Sure. Does Veronica
He's
fucking
fine.
nail the Lady Gaga parts? Yeah, you know
Sure.
what? She does. She does great. Is anything about this situation worthy of moving someone to tears? Absolutely fucking
No.
not. Absolutely not.
Kevin's got a dysregulated nervous system, okay? He needs to do some jingle jangle and take a week off.
He's got inappropriate affect.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's smiling, but actually his body's
crying.
response is crying.
I feel unfortunately called out by this whole conversation. So the next morning at the Pembroke, Veronica wakes up with her bad chatty. He says he's going to stay in Riverdale for a few days, and she says, "Yeah, I don't mind being around you right now, so that sounds fine."
Wow, weird.
Yep.
You're not a total piece of shit right now.
Your
Archie
dick
still
is
doesn't have
looking
money.
slightly higher value than usual.
Archie still doesn't have money for a football team, but he's just
And I'm
going
gonna
from
demand
classroom to
that supply.
classroom. Yeah. Saying, who wants to play football? And then letting those people join the team. That's how he is putting his team together.
He does an amazing job.
The stupidest worst.
I need
And
some bruisers.
he's doing it. Yep.
Yeah, wow.
The last person who signs up is a lady, it's a girl, because she's in high school. And that's allowed too, because Archie's progressive, god damn it.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
that won't be a major plot point, probably.
Yeah. So he's got...
Also, he's
got
only
his
putting
team.
together one team, and it's playing both offense and defense because he can't find enough
Yep.
kids to have split teams.
Jesus.
They're doing it all. So now that he's got his team, he goes to Tony Topaz and for money, and she says, "Shut up and no."
God damn it, dude. You should have seen this coming.
He says, "But isn't there a sports budget?" And she says, "It's earmarked for something else." God, what do we think that could be?
Is it theater?
Is it the Vixens?
Is it the Vixens? It is the Vixens.
It is
What else
definitely-
would Tony bookmark for the fucking
mean,
athletic budget?
She's gonna say it's earmarked
Yeah.
and not revive Josie and the Pussycats with long tails and ears for hats.
That's a crime. Homophobia runs rampant in our society.
Yeah. Man, I'm still mad about picking a duet to sing solo. It's just, man,
It's just peak theater kid energy.
Yeah, man.
fucking theater kids.
Wow,
Found
rude.
out. Yeah, how dare you?
I mean, I was a theater kid, but I did the tech stuff.
Oh,
We
self-burn.
hung lights and that stuff.
So rare, self-burn.
Yeah, self-burn. Don't see that very often.
So he's like, "Well, just ask Cheryl for more money," and she's like, "Fuck you, actually." You ask Cheryl
Oh,
for
actually,
more money.
no.
How about?
Yeah, you can go die if you want.
So he goes and asks Cheryl, and Cheryl says, "Shut up and no."
Yeah,
Obviously.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Archie's-
obviously.
the
Yeah.
closest Denny's to me
Oh my god. Are we still on Denny's things right now?
is in the same plaza as an IHOP. That's like
Ooh.
Holy
the
shit.
fucking duel of the century.
That is the duel of the fates right there.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Think all the employees get high together by their shared dumpster, or do you think it's a rivalry, Sharks and Jets style?
I'm going with rivalry. I think, yeah.
Yeah. There's competing dumpsters.
They definitely have like IHOP and Denny's varsity jackets that they wear.
Oh, dude. An IHOP and a Denny's
I bet they
Letterman
come up with some
jacket?
sick burns related to the Rudy Tooty Fresh for Fruity and the Moon's Over My Hammy.
Man,
Whoa. Mom.
You think I don't know my quick serve pancake restaurant menus?
Holy shit.
God, I love you. I'm sorry, I just totally derailed this with
No, it's
the
fine.
dueling late night theater kid hangouts.
That parking lot at 11:30 p.m. after the musical wraps at the high school is not a place I want to be.
Right?
Oh, it's a place I want to be. I want to see the fucking beef. I want to see fucking just floppy teens try and fight.
They're gonna be competing like belting solos.
Oh god, it's like the fucking competition in Pitch Perfect when they're in the pool. You know what I'm talking about?
The riff-off.
Yeah, the rip-off.
Have I told
It's
you guys that one of my
exactly that.
favorite ongoing bits that I do at the gym is like waiting for a horrible song to come on and then convincing one of the guys that it's the song they used in Pitch Perfect.
I love that. And I think you have, but I think you should keep telling people that that's happening.
If something stupid will come on, it'll just be like, "It was this in Pitch Perfect." I think no, but it should have been.
Yeah. That's awesome.
he's really desperate for money though, so he takes his life into his own hands, and he looks at Cheryl and says, "But JJ was a bulldog, and your dead brother would want this."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, Cheryl's back in her Spider
What?
Queen form, by the way. The Spider Brooch is back, baby, and she is not taking his shit. She kicks him out of the
fuck
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that the writers
outta
totally
here.
forgot that she is a master of archery and has a bow and arrow because,
He'd be dead.
yeah,
Don't fucking use my brother against me, you bitch.
Yeah,
that's exactly
piece
what
of
it does.
shit.
Absolutely fuck you. Are you kidding me?
Nana Rose says that the Cresby's appraiser is coming tomorrow,
God damn it.
and her
Damn
name
it.
is Minerva Marble, for literally no reason. Minerva Marble.
Yeah, I can't imagine why her name would be Minerva Marble.
Right? It rules, but I don't know why we're doing this.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
weird.
upsetting.
Yeah. Betty and Kevin are going to stake out Trucker Boy 69.
God damn it.
Okay.
But we have more important things to do, namely, go deep into the woods with Jughead to visit Old Man Dreyfus, whose home is surrounded by Mothman sculptures. I love it. I want this man on the
Oh my
show
God.
forever.
Yeah.
Never stop bringing me this
What?
weird Mothman energy.
God damn it.
So his story is 30 or 40 years ago. We got literally a decade leeway in this story. Okay.
Oh no.
He was hired
Oh,
on
God.
a crew. They were doing something with an old mine. And then one day, the Mothman took Ramos. And the next day, the Mothman brought Ramos back and took Raymond. And the day after that, they brought Raymond back and took Arnold.
Well, they stopped doing the names thing.
Right? I thought they were
That
going
sucks.
alphabetically until they took Arnold. I don't know.
Yeah.
Except that it sounds like R, you know? And obviously,
Arnold.
English is not the Mothman's native language. So,
Yeah,
give him some grace there, I guess.
no. Jesus Christ.
It's just spelled RNOLD.
Yeah, Arnold.
His name is literally Arnold.
And every one of them's like, yeah, the Mothman came and took me up to their spaceship. This is the first I'm hearing of
Wow.
Mothman having crafts, but I'm for it.
Having crafts. Yeah.
Yeah, they should. I'm into it. Good for you, Mothman.
Dreyfus, to say it jar-shoulderly, does say Mothman, aliens, angels, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, because Jughead's like, well, do you fucking believe in Mothman? And the guy's like, oh, listen, we call them angels, call them aliens, call them Mothman. He says they live in the caves off the Lonely Highway. That is the one fucking time I will say Lonely Highway.
The lonely.
Yep.
Also, sorry, gang. I just realized that even though my microphone says that it's recording me on Audacity, I'm pretty sure my camera microphone is. So I'm gonna sound like a tin can for this whole episode. It's fine.
All right.
Oopsie doodles.
Oopsie doodles. It happens. We've had episodes where I
because
sound
we're-
like I'm in a tin can, so it's your turn.
Yeah, and honestly, yeah,
You don't talk
we're
that
too
much.
far into this
Yeah.
episode.
It's mostly
True.
me that has to talk.
Yeah.
Jughead asks Old Man Dreyfus, like, aren't you worried they'll come back for you? And he's like, no, man, I'm pissed they never took me. I'm pissed they started the R's.
Yeah, dude, God damn it. I even changed my name to Dreyfus.
I'm mad I never got to go for a cool ride in the Mothman spaceship.
Yeah, man. I didn't get fucking a Mothman saying, hey, get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That sucks for me.
Sucks for me.
Yeah, my friends all got Mothman.
And I didn't. All I got was this lousy junkyard full of Mothman sculptures I made for myself.
I just eat
Get
Doritos.
absolutely mouthed, dude. Absolutely mouthed.
He's not high enough profile to eat Doritos.
He's
No. We're talking all this shit about the Doritos thing, but I will eat some Doritos after.
yeah, I'm definitely going for Doritos now. I need them. Oh,
You need
maybe
them.
Yeah, it was
maybe
a-
I could combo it and get a Doritos Locos taco at Taco Bell.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, the year that those came out,
I've never had one before.
my friend,
Oh my god!
my
dude,
friends
you
Liz
did
and
change
Molly and
my-
I set up this huge group of people to eat Doritos Locos Tacos together. It was a true event.
Wow.
It's amazing. Okay, at the truck stop, Betty's wearing her FBI blazer because that's cool and undercover.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
and again, the FBI is totally cool with people who are not FBI agents dressing up like FBI agents and presenting
And acting
themselves
like
as
FBI agents.
They
Yeah.
love that.
They love that.
Sure do.
She gets in the truck. She's like, I'm with the FBI. And she brings him back to the Federal Bunker Initiative.
God, what the fuck?
He
he's
says,
like,
yeah,
This doesn't
I
seem right.
did meet her 3 nights ago. She brought some jingle jangle. I told her we were going to drive around so she could calm down because it soothes her nerves like a sleepy baby. But then, like, a mile down the road, she just, like, got out of the truck and took off. So I think we're meant to think that the scene where Polly was running
we
away from the
saw?
truck was
Yeah.
Polly running from this guy, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah, no, I think her running from that truck was after she got out, right?
Yeah.
Because she was
So-
still along the lonely highway.
Yes.
God damn it.
So Betty goes home and tells her mom, like, I've got bad news about Polly.
She's a whore.
School, football practice is in a classroom because football practice is Jughead saying to the people, I don't have money. There's a ruckus outside, so they all go outside of the classroom to see what the ruckus is, and it is the Vixens, and Tony is, of course, wearing an HBIC shirt. Duh.
Hey, yo!
The girl football player's name is Britta. She's mad, and she's like, is there anyone else who can give them money? And who else is down the hallway? It's Veronica. Veronica has money.
Hey-o! She's got it.
But we pan down to the other end of the hallway, and there we have Miss Bell, historical defender of known tickle vid pervert Holden Honey, and she is calling someone to provide an update about the activities at the school.
Jesus. Alright.
She has
Okay,
called
alright.
Cheryl about the Vixens being back.
Okay.
The Crespies is going to take the portrait of JJ. They think it'll bring in $250,000.
Cresby's.
Yeah, Cheryl's going to have it delivered to the 5 Seasons, and the deal is they're going to swap it out for her copy. I don't understand this scam.
Yeah, I also don't understand.
Yeah, why
They have...
does she has the real painting. She could just sell it.
Yeah.
But she wants to keep it for some reason?
Yeah, I think she's going to keep making... But the thing is, you can't sell it twice.
Yeah.
That's where it falls apart for me. Like, if you
Yeah.
can make a copy of that painting and it's believable, that's great. And if it's
Yeah,
important
but-
for you to keep that one, fine. But this isn't helping you making more money than just selling the original painting.
Yeah, exactly. She's like for real selling the painting. Usually an art scam, you would make a copy and leave the copy in place and sell the real one on the black market, right? So that the original
Yeah.
person owned it didn't know that it was stolen.
Yeah.
And
But
the
she's
person who
gonna-
buys it isn't going to display it in a museum or something where the original person
Yeah.
would know that it was stolen. Right? Like
Yeah, but somebody's going to buy this portrait of a cheese stick in an orange wig at Crespies for $250,000, and then it's going to be known and on record who owns it and that they have it, so you can't sell it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
yeah. It's the dumbest art heist.
Cheryl is sad, and Anna Rose wants to know why. Cheryl's obviously sad because Tony's moving on with the Vixens. But
Okay.
Tony's very much doing that to get Cheryl's attention.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Right.
the Lonely Highway is a backcountry road.
Highway.
It's
Oh, yeah,
one of
it
those
is-
roads
It is not a highway.
that doesn't have any lines painted on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a dirt road?
No, I mean it's paved. but-
Paved, but it's 2 lanes.
yeah, there's
One
not
lane in
a
each
shoulder.
direction.
Yeah, there's no markings.
I see. Okay, alright.
But we have Alice and Betty walking along the side of it. Alice finds Polly's wallet She opens it up, and there are pictures of the twins in there, and they're at least 8. So,
All right.
Oh, I was not looking at what was in the wallet.
yeah. At Pops, Archie's there, and he's sad because football money. Jughead's there. He's fine because he's
Oh.
working.
Yep.
Jughead issues Archie the sickest burn we have heard yet on this show.
Ugh.
Yes.
He said, Jughead
It
says,
is such. Oh God, it's so good.
says
Please tell me.
directly to Archie's face, he says, if you promise to never bring up the epic highs and lows of high school football ever again,
Ah,
I will ask Tabitha if she wants to sponsor the team.
let's fucking go! Yes, dude. I'm so glad they came back around, dude.
Right?
Holy shit.
Jughead fucking just laying waste to
Savage.
Archie's entire body.
Yeah,
Yep.
just burned to a crisp. Archie's like, I mean, yeah, but I would rather ask Veronica, but is that weird? And Jughead says, listen, man, I was just like out in a junkyard with a guy who believes in Mothman, so I don't think asking a rich person for money is weird.
Yeah. My perception of weird has changed.
Yeah, he really does say that, actually. You crushed it. You just Cole Sproused us.
I got it. Get totally sproused.
Veronica's taken her bad chatty to look at the video store. He points out that a potential issue with it is that it's not in New York.
Dude,
I mean,
drop it.
oh Matt, you sound far away.
I know. It's because of my microphone not being good.
Oh, but,
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
you sound quieter than you did a moment ago.
Oh, sorry. Should I lean forward?
Yeah.
You sound better now.
All right, I'll lean forward. Sorry.
Bad Chatty asks if he would be welcome in Riverdale. My notes here say, of course, this town sucks and is full of losers. So he'll be right at home.
Wow. I love it. Of course, this town sucks and is full of losers. Nice.
It really makes me happy that at no point in the multi-year history of this podcast could anyone mistake that we enjoy this television program.
No,
Yeah. No. Never.
no.
All
That's
we
not what this
do
is about.
is shit on it for hours at a time.
They also discuss that Veronica needs to remodel her apartment. She doesn't want to buy a house. She wants to stay at the Pembroke. I don't know why, but it's very important to her.
Because they already own that set. They don't need to tear
you
it all
know
down and
that-
put up a new one.
Oh, yeah. You know that trucker that Betty lied to and said she was an FBI agent and brought him to a bunker?
Yeah.
She has
That
him in
one?
jail, which I think is probably not
Well,
legal.
That seems like
That seems
jumping
bad.
up a couple steps.
Yeah. We don't see him there. Alice is just saying, or Betty's just saying to Alice that she has that guy in jail. They're trying to figure out what to do. Then maybe Polly still has her phone. Maybe Betty can have the FBI trace her phone, which is more than FP ever thought. So good job, I guess.
So
Good
yeah,
job, FBI trainee, not actual
you're on
agent.
the right path.
Yeah.
Good luck also getting a warrant for that information.
Yeah. And please do explain to your pals at the FBI that you currently do have a man detained.
Yeah. Although to be fair,
God damn it.
if I were to put on an FBI jacket and like telephone the phone company and be like, "Hey, I need some tracking information on a phone," they'd be like, "Oh, you're a cop? Cool, we'll comply." Like they are,
Yeah.
they
I
are
used to
very
work
excited
for-
to give out all that information to any cop that asks.
I used to work for a phone company, and that's... Well, I don't know, maybe it's true now, but there was a whole legal department for that stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Legal
so...
department to say yes immediately.
Well, you could fax them a thing that looks like a warrant or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
you
probably.
have to try to
Sure.
manufacture something.
Yeah.
we got Veronica and her bad chatty doing a calendar about when they'll be in Riverdale versus when they'll be in New York. He's like, "Ooh, I was talking to your dad, and I could work for Hiram." And Veronica basically says, "Look at me in my eyeballs. Do not fucking talk to my father."
In
Yeah.
my eyeballs.
Look at me, right in my fucking... Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's a thing that I used to say to Matthew when he was little.
Yeah, right in my eyeballs. That's why I was confused on why Jim was laughing.
I heard someone say in my eyeballs before.
That's
Yeah,
how
right in my
Matthew knew
eyeballs.
that I was serious.
Yeah, look at me, right in my eyeballs.
Look at me right in my eyeballs.
I love
That's
this.
definitely a phrase that means mom's not fucking around.
The deep
Yeah.
lore.
I actually got a little chill down my spine when you said that. You know?
Oh God,
Oh, am I in trouble?
Yeah.
Archie shows up to ask Veronica for money. And he's like, "Hey, Veronica. Oh, hey, Chad, you're still here."
I mean, that's my response to Chad as well.
Get him, Archie.
That guy's still on the show. Cool.
Veronica's
Oh,
like,
you're welcome.
as a former vixen, I absolutely vowed to support the Bulldogs however I can, and if I can with a check, that's great. And Archie's like, "I'll pay you back." And Chad's like, "I'm still here, actually. And it's my money, too, so you'll pay us back." Actually,
Okay, dude. God
actually,
damn it.
Archie, you're clearly a proud man and a veteran. Is it clear?
Yeah, is it clear that you're
Is
a
that
proud
clear?
man and also a veteran?
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't know
one or the
about
other.
that. So Chad's like, "Why don't you work off the debt by doing the remodel on the apartment?" If you're trying
What
to like
the
beat Archie
fuck?
down, why are you trying to make him be shirtless in the apartment more?
Yeah. Why are you trying to
Chad,
have your
you
wife's
idiot.
ex?
You're saying
Shirtless.
be here in the apartment with my wife?
Actually,
And get
stick
as
around with my
sweaty as
wife you used
possible.
to fuck.
Yeah, get really sweaty and take your shirt off? Bad move,
Yeah, like,
Chad.
what the
You're
fuck?
stupid. You're so
You're
dumb.
and stupid. You're gonna fit right in here, bud.
And then Archie agrees and Chad says, "Awesome sauce."
Oh no.
Yep.
What?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I am.
Absolutely
This
not.
whole scene from top to bottom is a fucking Riverdale masterpiece. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Oh
like,
my God.
how can we make Chad clearly the villain? Oh, he'll just
It's
say
having him say awesome sauce.
And that's
Awesome
it.
sauce.
Now we know he is the worst
it.
person alive.
Yeah. Now we know.
Yep.
He
Then-
is absolutely irredeemable.
Yeah. Then Archie leaves and
Irredeemable. Sorry.
Veronica and her bad chatty have a fight. Veronica's like, "Why were you just such a dick to my friend?" And Chad's mask starts to slip a little bit. He's like, "Haven't I been nice? Haven't I been nice to your shitty friends and sung at karaoke?" Veronica's like,
I'm just trying to be a nice guy.
it's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Was being decent for 2 days a chore for you? Is this what you're saying to me?"
Yeah.
He's
Wow,
immediately
dude.
like, nope.
Oh.
Oops.
Nope.
No,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
never.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Followed closely by yet another fuck up, immediately asking her what's for dinner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
She wants to go to Pops. He talks shit about Pops, so clearly he's off the show. Right?
Yeah, he's off the show. Off the fucking show.
They're gonna go to an Italian place named Mia's that we're never gonna see and they're never gonna talk about again after this episode.
It's the
Yeah.
mobby place that Hiram likes. We've seen Mia's before.
No, that was in Pops. He rented out Pops for that.
Oh, he turned Pops into the... That's
Yes.
right. Fuck.
Yep.
This show doesn't even remember what I also don't remember.
Oh, my God.
That was fucking Pops.
Yeah.
They just invented an Italian restaurant to be Mobsy
Yeah.
that does not
That
exist
we're never
in this
gonna
town.
see. Yeah.
Because the last time it existed, it was actually Pops.
It was Pops.
Oh.
Right, I was so
speaking of
sure we had
Pops-
seen Hiram in an Italian restaurant, and it was fucking Pops.
We had, but it was Pops.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, it was just redressed Pops.
I'm so
fucking-
sorry about
this-
my memory about this show.
No, it's fantastic. I barely remember stuff that we've already talked about in this podcast, and I have the notes
Yeah.
directly in front of me.
That sounds really nice, though. At Pops, Jughead is writing. Tabitha's like, "Hey, how's your writing?" Everyone that Old Man Dreyfus talked about in the Mothman stories is dead, and Tabitha brings some critical thinking to bear, and she's like, "Well, is that because they're old and it's been a long time?"
Fact.
Yeah,
Great
Dreyfus
question, Tabitha.
said it's been 30 or 40 years.
Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I appreciate you. Jughead said, yes, but also they all died from cancer, and maybe that's because of spaceship radiation.
What the fuck? What? Wait, what?
Jughead's angle is that these people got taken up to a spaceship, and they got space radiation, and that gave them cancer.
Tabitha very correctly is like,
Is
wouldn't
that what
wouldn't
happens?
wouldn't
Chuck,
your spaceship
are you
probably
okay?
be safe from radiation since, you know,
It only
that's
needs
the
to be
whole,
safe for Mothmans.
kind of the
Doesn't
whole
need to be
point?
safe for people. Yeah.
Okay.
Jughead follows up
Just wow.
correctly to this, though, which is like, oh, I don't actually give a shit. It just makes a good story.
All right. Okay. Phew.
Thank
okay.
God.
All right. God. Wow.
Yeah. But remember when he got really off the deep end about fucking Gungeons and Gargoyles?
Off the deep end.
La 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 la.
I don't know this song.
But yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. It's
that's
the song Veronica sang earlier in this episode, Jim. Come
Yeah.
on.
Oh, I couldn't figure it out from Matthew's rendition.
I'm off the deep end.
Okay, that was a little better.
All right, thank you.
There were some other articles about these disappearances published, and so Jughead has to track those down. Tabitha says she can help unless he's a lone wolf or whatever. Please stop flirting.
Yeah, Tabitha
God
Please.
damn it, man.
deserves better.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, literally, my notes right here say, gross, do not flirt. I hate this.
I better not
Yeah,
find out that
good.
they dated in real life because that would make me
Oh,
really
Jughead.
mad.
Don't.
Oh, cold
Don't.
gross.
I'm not going to Google it because I am afraid about what we
Yeah,
will find out.
I can't learn that dark
That is like
science.
eldritch horror level.
No.
Just brainworm eating. You know.
Back at Archie's house where Jughead lives, Betty comes by for some mutual stress relief.
Yeah.
At the end of it, her phone rings, and she's just like, well, this was nice. I have to go.
All right, later.
Got what I wanted from you. I'm not staying here.
You know what?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, love it.
Yes.
But her phone went off because she heard from Todd at the academy about Polly's phone.
Todd, not her boyfriend at the academy, but some other guy.
Glenn?
What?
No, Glenn's
Oh,
gone.
Glenn.
Yeah. Glenn can suck it. Todd is
yeah.
the new hotness.
But Glenn is currently feeding her cat. Let's not forget this. She's taken a job.
What?
She's not going back to Quantico,
Ever.
and Glenn's still taking care of her cat.
Yeah.
Wow, she's really doing him dirty,
seems
eh?
It's morning at the
kinda
Pembroke.
sucks.
Veronica's drinking her coffee next to Chad's packed bags.
I love this move.
Because
Yeah.
she got up in the
I love
morning
this move.
And packed his shit.
and packed his shit. He walks into the living room, he points at his bags like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, it is you get out, how about?
Yeah, baby.
I need some time where you are somewhere else. So, goodbye.
So, later days.
Yep. Cheryl stops by Tony's office to be sexy and say, how about them vixens? That's the scene. It's very short. The Bulldogs are in the locker room where Archie is explaining to the football kids that they are sponsored by Veronica Lodge Luna Gecko Lodge because she's going by Lodge again. And it
What
just
the
made
fu-
me
Wow.
remember all of her last names.
Jesus.
She was
Also,
Lodge,
I
then she
didn't-
was Luna, then she was Lodge, then she was Gecko, and now she's Lodge again.
Jesus. Also, I didn't realize that Glenn would become so religious so quickly. Because now he's part of the Later Day Saints, baby. Sorry. I had to get that out of my head.
No, I love it. I love the Later Day Saints. They get a separate warehouse.
Just
The Later Day
every
Saints have their own storage facility.
Yep, they sure do. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That was amazing. Back in the
Later
school
Days
office,
Saints
Miss.
is also just like a good catch-all for anyone that is like your ex.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Later Day Saints.
They're not exes. They're Later Days Saints.
They're Later Day Saints. I do like that. I can't believe that my shitty microphone is capturing this great joke, but it's
It's
fine.
really good.
It's pretty good.
We all have to suffer for her art.
That's true. That's true. Art is suffering.
Yep. Back in the school office, Miss Bell, known informant of Spider Queen Cheryl Blossom, is on the phone informing, this time to Hiram. And it feels important
okay.
at this juncture to note, you gotta fucking pay your employees. If you don't want this to happen,
You pay your employees.
you have to pay them well. If you don't pay them well, they'll go informing to whomsoever.
To whomstead of ever.
Yeah.
Doris
this time
kind of sucks though. She would probably just do this for no money.
she huffs nuts. From the second that she defended Holden Honey, like,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
That's not the greatest.
No. Yeah, sure, nobody died that season. But also that guy sucks and definitely frequented that weird video store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Miss Bell's calling Hiram about football. Reg is there to get the news. This time, instead of eating a sub weird, Reg is buffing his manicure. He's got one of those cushy things that shines up your nails, and that's what he's doing.
Oh, I thought he was just getting at it with like a microfiber cloth, like a huge microfiber cloth.
I mean, it is that. It's a microfiber cloth, but it's on
Yeah.
a little pillow with a handle.
It's such a weird episode for Reg.
It's very
But
weird.
I love it.
It's like in every
Strangely,
episode that Reg is
he gets
in,
punched in the
he's like,
face.
he's trying something else. He's like, who am I in this show now? Am I a weirdo who wears track suits and
Yeah.
coaches football? Do I wear suits and have a security detail? Do I eat subs weird? Do I have shiny nails? What do I do?
Honestly, all the above can be true. I'm down
Yeah,
for it.
he's just swinging
Yeah.
for the fences.
My headcanon is that like all of these people who were popular in high schools left town. Now they came back and they're all getting back together. Reg doesn't fit in with this situation, and now he's just very like, how do I stand? What do I do
Well-
with my arms? Is this how you smile? You know, he's just like having one of those moments this whole episode.
How many of my teeth do I show? When I
Yeah,
smile?
what, is this normal? Am I being good?
Too many teeth? It's too many teeth.
Yeah. Hiram is mad
teeth,
that
Teeth, 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 teeth,
Teeth.
classic tweet from the website that used to be good.
So
Oh,
sad.
Hiram is mad that football is back and that Veronica gave Archie the money for it. So he's
What?
big double mad. Betty, Alice,
Hey,
and
we're almost
Kevin.
done.
Yeah,
We're in the home stretch.
we got Betty, Alice, and Kevin. They traced Polly's phone to Swedlow Swamp.
Along the lonely highway.
Oh shit.
Swedlow Swamp is acres of marshland, and their plan is to go there and keep calling Polly's phone until it rings.
Marsh
Well,
is
what a fucking...
traditionally a pretty safe spot to lose your phone. What with it being so dry and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Kevin
it's-
does point out.
It's been like 6 days.
Yeah. Will her phone still be powered on? And they decide to go at night.
Why
Peak
the
time
fuck?
to spot things in a swamp.
Oh my fucking god.
I think they get there and are still searching until nighttime. Because they definitely find the phone at night. But
Yeah.
I think that it's because they've been there for a long time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kevin finds a hand sticking out of the ground.
Yikes.
Yeah, we don't know that it's Polly yet, but it is her phone that pulls him there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's the end of that scene. We don't get any more information about the corpse.
For Polly's actress,
Okay.
I want to say that I hope that Polly is dead, so that she doesn't have to keep coming on this show once a year.
And being horrible.
Like, whatever little amount of money they've given her it was plenty. She doesn't need to do this anymore.
Yeah. Archie's in bed, and then he hears Jughead yelling, there's a fire. There's a fire on both the front and the back porch, because remember how there's no fire department?
Yeah. I remember that.
Remember how Archie does not know how to deal with fire?
Yep. At all.
What is this? That's so hot.
What do I do, blow on it?
Shit.
Riverdale! That's the end of the episode, is Kevin has found a corpse in a swamp, and Archie's house is on fire. And
Oh
now
my
where will
God.
Jughead live?
Fuck. And where will Betty fuck?
Will they live? Or will they die in
Will
a
they
fire?
live? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Hopefully, so this fucking show can end.
I mean, still 2 more years.
Yeah.
2.5 years.
The
We're still
end.
only in season 5.
The
There's
end.
6 and 7.
Oh my God. Well, holy shit. Thanks for listening this week, everybody. Holy fucking damn.
Hiram eating Doritos.
Higher meeting
A high
Doritos.
point of the series so far.
Reg's not knowing what to do. Also great. He eats a sub like
It's so weird.
like he would play a guitar.
It is
And
so weird the way he eats that sub.
you know, that's just how it goes. Archie asks for money 3 times and eventually gets it. Jughead gets berated by the newbie gang. And then they look for Polly and they find a body. But maybe not Polly's body. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe. We don't know.
I don't know. But, yeah. Let's see. We're on the internet. We're at Riverdale Runs on Twitter and Blue Sky. And we're Riverdale_runs on Instagram. So go check us out there. Or just email us. Honestly, if you want to, emailing is probably the best way to interact with us. Because we suck at social media.
We're pretty bad at it, yeah.
Yeah,
But
we're
we
pretty
do love
bad.
emails.
But we do love emails.
We do also see
love
your posts on Blue Sky.
everybody.
I have stopped logging into Twitter, so
Yeah. It's...
Oh, I have. I'm just bad at, I guess, forum type social media platforms. I just don't get them. I don't know. But anyway,
Twitter
I'm
is
bad
kinda
at Twitter and Blue Sky.
full of Nazis.
I never know what to say because it's out into the void and nobody will see it. So I don't really know what to post.
That's what I do.
Anyway.
I just shout into the void
Okay.
and post
Well,
pictures of
that
Hiram eating
scares me.
Doritos.
Well, honestly, that's a great use of. that
Because
platform.
once you crunch, you can't squanch.
You can't squanch. But yeah, our email is arrtipod@gmail.com. It's arrtipod@gmail.com. It's our initials. And our intro and outro song is Smooth Passenger by White Bones, which is a jazz song. You should check it out if you like jazz. And I think that might be it, right?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Have either of you had soup today?
I need some soup.
I haven't.
Because it might.
But
I
it's
have not-
time.
I've not had soup.
It's soup time.
It is soup season for sure.
It is good soup weather. Although today was really warm. What
Yeah.
What a climate crisis we're having.
Winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't winter be cold? Haha. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for listening. I guess have a great week. Find joy where you can. Take money that kids give you as a joke. Just take that.
Yeah,
Keep
it's yours now.
Because
And
fuck them
keep it.
kids.
Fuck them kids. And be kind and don't fuck in a marsh.
Don't try and squanch after you crunch.
Don't try and squash after you crunch. It's not the right way to do it. Bye.
Bye.